I know you weren't at that game because they were on the road as Lufkin's coach made a return to where he made a name for himself, Barbers Hill. And sometimes when you go home, maybe that's why they mean you can't go back. But he tried tonight. We're going to watch the highlights, and you just kind of give us your thoughts on tonight's outcome.
Yeah, no, it's, well, you know, Lufkin, they went undefeated in district last year. Obviously beat Barbers Hill when Coach Absek was there. It's a little bit different this time around. Barbers Hill giving them their first loss in district play in over a season. It just felt like the offense could really, they could never get anything going. I think it was a first play touchdown to start the second half, but then it was Barbers Hill able to shut them down. I wonder how much of that has to do with the fact, he was been there, like you said, MC, he's been there for a while. I mean, This is his first year here at Lufkin, but he spent a lot of time with Barbers Hill. You're going to have a lot of people, I would imagine, on that staff that are, accustomed to what Absek likes to run, and you wonder how much of that had to do with it. Obviously, it's on the road as well. That going on the road to Longview and then, of course, to Nacogdoches to start the season. You wonder how much that had to do with it, but obviously not the best night for Lufkin. Looking forward to see how they sort of bounce back, throughout the rest of district play, because it's not the end-all, be-all. You lose one district game, you still got 5 others that you have an opportunity to go out and win and still make the playoffs. And you've seen plenty of teams that, squeak into that 4 seed or even squeak into that 3 seed, barely edge it out. And they go on to make deep runs. And you still got to understand, we're just 5 games into the season here. It's not like we're sitting here, a 4th, 5th-year head coach had plenty of time to, develop the way that he wants to. He's still first year for Coach Absek and company down at Lufkin, and you just kind of want to see growth and growth and growth as they go further into district play. And I'm looking forward to see what they have in store in the upcoming weeks.
And and before I let you go, something else we can add to that is not knowing who the other coach at Barbers Hill is, and while Barbers Hill knew about Coach Absek, maybe Coach Absek didn't know about the guy they brought in, and that was kind of like a little opportunity to take advantage of from the opposition. Thanks a lot.